So, solo Okay.
Where's your phone?
I am going to do peer pressure. Very good. I'm gonna do 81 speed, 75 speed. Aaron Donald at it. So I'm gonna do Dante Hightower. Oh! T.Y. Hilton. And then I'm going to do Patrick Peterson. Stop. Stop, I don't want it up there. Stop, Addison, I don't want it up. Now it's not gonna get like, no, okay, I'm gonna do the A3. Oh, man. I will do the guard. Okay, I'll do I need a quarterback. Jordy Nelson. We'll do the quarterback. Oh, we need Tom Brady. Juju Smith. I'll do that. Cornerback. I already had this.
Yeah.
Khalil Mack. Oh my god. 87. I will do. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing a check. I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm Todd Gurley. Von Miller. Let's go. Chris Jones. Deion Sanders Sr. Karen Wake. That wasn't that good in the 20 out of 20. Okay. 81 overall, 79 offense. Trash offense. Per game, I don't really care. Okay. Who's on mine? Okay. Here we go. I have Dan Marino on my ultimate team. This is my ultimate team, so this is a mud draft. Okay, let's go. To return middle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Okay, let's go.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I don't really care. I have Brady as a quarterback. Smash. Okay, let's go.
Brady now on first down. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Brady, and this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play, and 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step.
Holy crap, I can't.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
What? I threw that.
Incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball
probably
in the
gonna
arm
be
of
a
their
run.
punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
And more
that is so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so
genius. In this case, not so genius, but I do admire
cool.
it.
And not much.
He's got trucked though by Dante Hightower.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here we go. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And Janikowski bangs it through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0.
Okay,
so the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and let them knock it through.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Patrick Pearson. Let's go.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
What is this for?
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yeah.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wide receiver out.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were going to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw is Brady. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you.
Let's
One of the
go.
disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And completes it to Jordan Nelson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That
Yeah, it's not safe for some times. No, Pats. We got some good players.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play. And
what?
Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And they'll go on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Let's go.
See Cameron Wake make plays like that. I can't help but shake my head sometimes. He had to go to Canada first before he came back to the NFL, where he's now an all-pro.
Yeah, undrafted out of Penn State, but look at him now.
And just think about all the pass rushing moves he has. His ability to play against the run. Remember, he was a combo outside linebacker, defensive end. Now he's just simply one of the best in the NFL.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available.
You got this.
Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. Very well there for a first down.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
He got
7
trucked.
yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game. And it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, there we see one reason why Bruce Smith was a first-ballot Hall of Famer. As disruptive a defensive force as there ever was, 200 career sacks.
Probably going to be
more than my college teammate, Reggie White.
He was the #1 overall pick, Bruce Smith, back in '85. And part of course, those Bills teams that went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Go, Pats.
hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost
Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Because you look like you and Max coming for you. No, wait, no, T-Walk. You know T-Walk is going to catch him. Hey, where's Casey and Max? Mid-blitz.
The Jets on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Let's go. Kick it off there, man. You was going in nothing.
Downfield, as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Okay.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
So,
trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
See it now.
God, I didn't walk
just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's taken down.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
The
No good
35.
stuff.
That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because that was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to Q3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that back.
Can get it, and that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Okay.
Let's go. 3-19.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
False start, offense.
Let's go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 1st down.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And incomplete.
What?
Finally, that's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And on the ground they go with the running back.
Let's go.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, it hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they're trending on. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, Brady. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Brady now to throw. Rolling to his left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's him in the huddle? Brady now on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Brady now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Who's getting?
To throw, it's Brady.
Nope.
Up by Wilson, left side. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up.
Let's go, Gurley.
Well, there, perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
All right.
So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
What?
Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams.
Don't you? I hope
another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Oh, no. Red
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Going for it all.
So mean.
The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw.
What?
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on down.
Okay.
So they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Still first down.
The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15.
How come they're 1st and 15? They just got a 5-yard penalty. Offense.
This is Carson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and which cases they were able to exploit right there.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. A pretty good coverage there in both of these defenses. They've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
On the return is Peterson. Able to spin free. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field.
Come on. Yeah, break that.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Brady.
He didn't use nobody on him. Nobody. No, what?
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
Look at Hilton. What? He dropped it. What? You can't catch. I'm not passing to you anymore.
Out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady.
What?
Complete here on 3rd down.
Like.
On any pass in the middle of the field,
what?
Going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested.
I don't want to punt it.
Physically, sometimes that leads to drops.
Here's Tressway now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Somebody get it. That's 10 yards.
And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the
Got it.
45-yard line.
Pop!
So out now come the Jets. And a tight game after punting last time.
No,
See if they
what?
can get something going on this
I don't
drive.
have it. I don't have it, man.
Now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they
How do I not have it?
without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Good starting
I'm
position.
quitting.